Yo, what's up, guys? Teacher Paul here, and today I'm here with my wife.
Hi everyone, hope you're doing okay.
So, I reacted to Adipurush trailer, teaser actually, it's not the trailer yet, earlier today, and my wife was busy, but she's here now.
Yay, finally came. He was like, he left the room, you need to see this teaser. So I came. Now I'm super excited and I really want to see it as well, so.
Yeah. So I'll just give you an idea. So this is one of the most awaited movies. It's with the actor of Bahubali, Prabhas.
Ooh, cool.
So yeah, that's all I'm gonna tell you. And this is your first time reaction, her honest reaction. I'm very curious to see her reaction to this.
You guys know how honest we are, so
Yeah.
let's do this. Excited.
Okay.
You seem nervous. Why are you nervous?
I'm not nervous.
He seems nervous. Can you guys tell?
No, I'm not nervous.
Right.
Okay. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, action.
Bahubali guy.
Sorry, what did you say?
न्याय के हाथों होकर रहेगा न्याय का सर्वनाश। आ रहा हूँ न्याय के 2 पैरों से अन्याय के 10 सर कुचलने।
The dialogue is good.
आ रहा हूँ अधर्म का विध्वंस करने।
I feel like I've seen this actor somewhere though.
Oh, I love that close up.
Adipurush. Okay, one of the most awaited movies. What did you think?
RPG vibes, right?
RPG.
RPG vibes. Oh my gosh, I loved it. It reminded me of, well, I love archers, right? I
Yeah.
love archers. I absolutely love. It's my favorite type of character when I'm playing RPG. I absolutely love. So that's the first.
Okay.
First thing. So yeah, I absolutely love it from there. Second thing, it reminds me of Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Lord of the Rings vibes. It's another movie that I absolutely love. I love that mixture of humans with fighting together with animals. That's another thing that I loved, and something that I loved on RRR as well. So yeah, that's very exciting. The visual effects are very cool, very new to me because I never seen, like, it's the first Indian movie with visual effects besides RRR.
Like
I'm
this
seeing now.
type.
Yeah, and Game of Thrones as well, kind of like with the dragon and kind of like fantasy. How do we say?
Characters?
Fantasy inspired kind of thing. Fantasy world inspired. That makes sense. Don't know if
Yeah.
it makes sense, but yeah, I loved it. I want to see it, and it's almost January already, so.
Oh yeah, I was so excited when I watched it the first time. I didn't notice it was launching in January. And one of the biggest criticisms that people are saying, there are more than 500 comments in my first video,
Wow.
and people are hating on the VFX. But there are many people saying that this is on purpose. And now that you mentioned, the mix of kind of like RPG, it feels like it's like a realistic gameplay. Like, there
I
are
think
there are humans in the middle of gameplay.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be a gameplay because it doesn't look like a gameplay, but I think it was made to look like that.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's a fantasy movie, so you will see the visual. It will be different from what we used to, because it will be a different, reality.
I think this scene is what caught most of my attention. This one looks like a cartoon, for me in my case. It looks like a cartoon. It's cartoonish, but the ones before that, it looked like, those trailers for, like, game trailers, like in-game play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this.
That's
one.
why
This
it reminds
looked like
me a lot
in-game.
of RPG because of that. This scene specifically, and this scene also reminds me of Lord of the Rings, because it's a war and they're going to fight against each other. So that's why I remembered of Lord of the Rings. But I like the visual effects.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty cool. I think it's different. It's a different type of movie. Like I said, I never saw any Indian movies like this, with this kind of effects, and I think that's not that I haven't seen many, obviously, but I think it's different. It looks nice, and it'll be interesting to watch.
The movie that I saw that has this type of concept is World of Warcraft, the movie.
Yeah, kind of thing. Yeah.
So now that you've said that, it takes me in a different perspective, because you're like an avid gamer. So getting a reaction of a gamer kind of takes it to a different perspective. So you like this. This is like attractive, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, especially because there are a few. This scene specifically, you see an archer, you see a hammer, so that would be a tank, and then you see animals fighting, so that would be how do we put it? They are the fighters. So it's all of these.
The melee. Is it melee?
I forgot right now, but the one that uses the sword kind of thing.
Melee.
No, not melee. Is I forgot. Anyway.
Okay.
So yeah, that makes sense. Like all of these aspects that we normally see, in an RPG game.
It reminded
and
me.
And even the villain, the villain.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. He looked at the camera.
This one.
There you go.
Yeah. So this is Saif Ali Khan.
He's looking at the camera.
Yeah. So he's a Bollywood actor. He's famous in Bollywood. Well, he's famous in India, I guess. And Prabhas is from Tollywood. So this movie is simultaneously recorded in Hindi and Telugu.
Ooh.
So we have like him who will cater more to the, I think, Bollywood audience and fan base, and Prabhas will cater more to the Tollywood Telugu audience.
Aww.
I guess that's what they were doing, like getting.
I love getting everybody together.
Yeah, that's great.
That's great.
And
that's
more
great.
and more movies are doing that.
Separation, right? Division, and that's great. I love it.
Yeah, I'm dying to see a movie that is in like an Indian film industry. That would be nice, with actors from all parts. Can you imagine we have like a movie with
because of
5
the language as well, like the language barriers, because
it would have to be in English because all of India speaks English.
True.
I guess.
Yeah.
Or maybe half Indian, half Hindi, half Telugu, half Kannada. I don't know, like just a mix.
But it's nice. Yeah, I think the movie will be very nice. I like the visual effects, but I think it was made for that purpose.
Yeah.
Obviously, Indian video effects are much better than what we see in that, but I think that was made specifically for that kind of movie. It was the idea of the movie that makes.
Yeah, because many people are comparing it with the movie that came out called Brahmastra, and the visual effects there. You haven't seen the teaser trailer of that, right? The
but I can
visual
think about
effects are,
RRR, for example. We can see that it's pretty different, very different, but
so
it's a different idea of movie anyway.
Yeah, it's not. I think this might have been a choice, right?
Yeah, I think so. It was supposed to be a fantasy movie kind of thing.
Now it's up to us to decide if it was a good choice, because as you can see, like I had a different reaction. I thought, it could have been improved, and I thought, they will improve it. But then again, in 3 months, I don't think they will be able to do much. I thought they had at least 1 more year to fix it. But with your perspective, I'm thinking, yeah, it could be like an RPG mix
Changing
animation.
minds.
Yeah.
Maybe
It's all about perspectives, guys.
Yeah.
Because if you look at this is not bad. This is well made. It's just in a different reality. Like if you watch this as an animation, like a PS5 gameplay, it's very good, very well made. But then again, many people were expecting it to look realistic, like The Lion King or like Triple R. So, yeah. But then again, what if this is all a conspiracy and they're trying to make a game out of the movie and, they're getting...
Nah.
Oh, we're going to conspiracy theories now.
You're going too far.
And the good thing about this is that this is all part of the Indian history or mythology.
Yeah, I was going to say that I picked a few Hindi gods from the characters, and I can see that,
And
definitely.
Prabhas is playing the same, in Triple R, where there was the god that Ram.
I don't remember.
At the end of the movie, where Ram.
Oh yeah.
So that's who is representing. I think
I can't
from what
see.
I read in the comments. I don't know much about it.
The one holding the hammer. It looks like a mythology figure or even a god. I don't know.
Yeah.
It reminds me. I think I saw it somewhere. It reminds me.
Yeah, it's all
I
about
wouldn't
that.
know if that's the case.
Yeah, it reminded me a little bit of the Chinese movies
And
as
the
well.
heads as
The
well.
Monkey King,
Multiple heads as well.
Yeah.
But
So
it seems to be. I think it'll be a good movie.
Yeah.
It'll be different from all everybody's is used to it. But it looks good.
Yeah.
And I love archers again. I already told you guys that. So
yeah, so I think it's going to be one of the best films that's going to be coming out. But I think there's just a barrier where people will have to accept that the CGI is supposed to look like that. Because right now that's the biggest thing. What people are saying is the VFX is a disappointment.
Aww.
But I think
when you see
guys,
Lord of the Rings as well, it's not the best video effects.
no, watch Lord of the Rings once again. It feels cringy.
It feels cringy.
I think we're spoiled
because it's
nowadays.
To be. It's fantasy.
But I think we're spoiled. I think we want the best all the time. But what I want you guys to do is watch it again. The third time watching this teaser, I'm watching it for the third time now. The third time watching it, I'm like, oh, it's really not that bad. It's not bad visual effects. It's just a matter of choice. Because if you saw this in a game, you'd be like, wow, this is amazing. But now that you're seeing it in a movie, you're like, oh, it's bad. No, it's not bad. It's just different. It's just a different aspect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad I changed someone's mind.
Yeah. We're positive people. We always look at the bright side of things. So I think maybe cinema lovers will not like it at first, but give it another thought, watch it again, and I think maybe that will change your mind. Just look at it with a different perspective as a gamer, let's say.
Or a fan of, fantasy movies and, this kind of stuff.
Yeah. But I think the CGI should affect. I mean, many people are complaining about She-Hulk, but it's watchable.
Oh, I didn't like it. I cannot give my opinion
But
back.
because of the story or the VFX?
No, because it's bad. It's just
Okay.
It's bad. I don't like it.
Okay, we're not here to talk about She-Hulk. But yeah, we can do a separate video on that. But yeah, I guess that's it. That's the teaser. This is not even the trailer.
And it's not
yet.
even the trailer, right? Still the teaser, and it looks pretty good. I like
think people are freaking out. They're just like, no. We had so high expectations, and this. Guys, relax. Wait until the trailer comes out. Wait until the movie comes out, and then you can, and then you can freak out, because I think this might be the most expensive movie in India. It's 500 crores, which I think is 50 million pounds or something.
Ooh, ouch.
Which is, I think, twice the budget of Triple R.
That's a bit expensive.
Yeah. It's 5 times more expensive than
Overpriced.
KGF Chapter 2.
Well, let's see. Wait, still a teaser. To be honest, I would definitely watch this. It's my type of movie. I love those kind of characters. I like, yeah.
It's an RPG movie, let's
RPG
say. Animated movie, yeah.
Animated fantasy movie. So it's just...
I just wish they should accept that. The movie makers, the filmmakers should say, guys, this is an animated movie. It's a new concept. They should warn us before watching it, because everybody was expecting, something like realistic. So if the filmmakers had that strategy of saying, look, this is a new concept, because World of Warcraft was good.
But if it's about mythology, how they do it like real life kind of thing?
Well, like The Lion King or like Triple R.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, understood.
They could have used costumes, and they could have used like Lord of the Rings, where the orcs were using like makeup.
Got it. Yeah. Got it.
I mean, they have the budget for that. They have the money. They're spending 500 crore, so they have the money. So I think it was a choice, but it being a choice, I don't think it's a popular opinion choice. I think most people wouldn't like it because it's a movie. So I think the gaming community will be more open to it. I think gamers will be more used to this type of effects, but still, like for me, I thought it could have been more realistic, because after we saw Triple R, that lion, that leopard, everything was just awesome. But for me to watch this, I came into it with an open mind, not many high expectations, and immediately I remembered World of Warcraft, and even the Final Fantasy movie that they made, which was purely CGI. It was enjoyable, but you still need to like accept it. There's another movie called Gods of Egypt, which the CGI isn't that good.
Yeah, I watched it.
But some people love that movie as well. So at the end of the day,
yeah, I think it's
you just need to,
it's just the way that you
points of view.
Yeah.
Because guys, you can't say that this is bad CGI if you're thinking of gaming. Okay, that's very ugly.
But it's supposed to be. It's a bat. You wanted the bat.
It's a bat. I thought it was a dragon.
He's the villain.
It's a bat.
It's a bat. You just pick a.
It was just random. But you can't say.
One.
Well,
I like the monkey, right? I don't have anything against it. He has a hammer at his back.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's not a hammer. It's a. Is it an axe? It's a double-edged axe.
It's an axe. The other guy has a hammer.
Yeah.
I liked it. I mean, I understand
it's debatable.
What you guys said. Now that you mentioned that, it makes sense. But when I saw for the first time, like in the first second of the movie, I realized it was like a fantasy movie.
Yeah.
You would be inspired in those type of movies.
CGIs.
The CGI.
Sorry, the RPGs.
Yeah, exactly. Not only RPG, but Game of Thrones. The other one that I just said, Lord of the Rings, this kind of, stuff. So.
No, but the Lord of the Rings had good CGI. The Hobbit, not so much.
It's bad. It's not bad.
It's just different, isn't it?
It's different. It's not.
Yeah.
Look at it. It's very detailed.
It is very detailed, but it's cartoonish as well. Like you can see the big eyes, the big teeth. It's a little bit cartoonish. But I think at the end of the day, they will probably render it a little bit more, because even like other movies, like Sonic, for example, at first people hated it, and then you can see that they did a fast job in correcting it.
Yeah.
But hey, it's not bad. I mean,
let's see.
It's just
let's wait for the actual trailer, right? Yeah. Stop. How do we say? Condemning the teaser. It's still the first one, so let's give it a shot. A few days, a few months. Then. Yeah,
they only have a few months though. It's in January, so they have 3 months to fix this, if they want to fix it. But then again, I don't know. It's up to them. That is so ugly. It's an ugly bat.
We have two different opinions, right? I like it.
I mean, you can't say like you would wake up and see that and you'd be like,
he's the villain though. It has to look ugly. I like it. Yeah, I'm giving. I'm giving my yes, my go ahead.
I'm gonna print this and put it on your bedstand. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, he's an ugly. An ugly.
I'm not even talking about the CGI. I'm just saying that's a very ugly being there. An ugly bat.
Yeah.
I thought it was a dragon at first, but then,
I told you it's a bat.
Yeah, it's a bat. Anyways, the movie's not only going to be CGI, so I don't know why people are so focused on that. It's going to be, well, hey, it's not me. I'm being positive, towards the CGI. I'm thinking that, it's going to improve. I think people in general shouldn't be angry at the movie as a whole just because of the CGI, especially because the movie's going to be like 3 hours long and the CGI will be like 20 minutes max.
Probably.
Yeah.
What we don't know.
And
we haven't seen yet. Yeah.
You can't judge a book by its cover, so you can't judge a film by its teaser. So
Exactly.
Yeah. So let's wait, guys, and yeah, I think that's our 20-minute rant. And at the end of the day, I think it's going to still be a great film and people are going to appreciate it. And I think not only in India, this looks very much like a Chinese film, like The Monkey King, and it looks like the effects, it looks Chinese. So I think this will do very well in China as well and internationally because, even Hollywood, we're used to some CGIs like that.
Of course, all the time.
So I think the whole world will be looking at this movie. I just hope India propels it and pushes it, proudly, because it's not a bad thing.
And it has amazing characters, amazing actors, so it has everything to be a good movie, I believe.
And people should respect the history, the story, and
it would be known worldwide.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know Indian mythology, but it will be an opportunity for me to know. So
yeah, it will spread for everybody to know. So you shouldn't badmouth it because it's people's belief, and the world doesn't know about it. I've read some comments saying, "Oh, we already know the story, so you don't need to focus a lot on the story. Focus on the experience." But if you're looking at it as a foreigner perspective, we don't know the story. So storytelling and good script writers, good storytellers, a good director, that should be a big part of the budget.
Yeah, it will be a good movie. Let's see. Let's wait for the actual trailer and then we can judge precisely.
Yeah.
And
the BGM is also good. I didn't hear any songs like soundtrack, but I think that's also going to be good because it's T-series. Of course, they're going to invest in music.
Oh, T-series.
Yeah.
I don't know T-series.
Yeah, it was a T-series production. T-series and
that's
Bhushan,
nice.
Yeah. So
cool.
Yeah, probably they're going to have great music.
Nice.
They have the budget for it, so.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that quite a few times.
Yeah, 500 crore. Did I mention?
Yes, you even converted to dollars. So.
If they do, mix, try to fix the CGI, it will probably delay.
Yeah, and it
probably
will cost
not
them
be in
another grand or something.
Yeah, it might be 600 crore.
Well, let's see. Let's see. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let me know in the comments below. I want to know what you guys think of it, and let me know if you change your mind now, if you have a different perspective.
Yeah, she has a good argument.
And thank you so much for having me. I always enjoy reviewing movies with you guys. And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you guys. Take care. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget to join us on Discord. The link is in the description. And if you guys have a pet bat, so I can give her, I can leave the bat over here because it's so cute.
All right. See you guys.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.